love them. I love reading. I love books. And there's like 69 chapters. Like, look at that. That is so gorgeous. So, I almost dropped it. My darling, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another book video. More specifically, we're going to be doing a book challenge video where I'm going to be picking books by draw. So I have took some prompts and different genres of books and I wrote them down on a paper, cut them out, put them in a little bowl, and we're going to pick by draw what books we're going to read this week. I'm so excited to do this challenge, and I feel like it takes away the aspect of like being indecisive of what book to read because you're letting it up to fate, you know what I mean? So yeah, originally I was going to add my May reads to this video, but I felt like it would have been too long. So in this video, we are going to be picking books by draw. I'm so excited to do this challenge. Let me know if you guys want me to do this challenge more often. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Yeah. All right, so I have my bowl here. It's a clear bowl that has a few prompts slash like genres to pick from. Some of them are genre that I haven't been in, etc. And just cute little prompts. Let me know if you guys like this challenge slash video idea, and then I might do it a little bit more often. I'm going to be picking books from my bookshelf, but also let's say it's a prompt that I don't necessarily have on my bookshelf. I'll be going in my digital TBR on the Books app or on my Audible app, which a new development is I got Audible because I listen to a lot of audiobooks, so I decided to invest in Audible. But yeah, without further ado, let's pick our first book. The plan is I'm going to pick a few books to read by draw, and then I will share with you guys the books that I read in May. Maybe we'll do this every month. I don't know. I'll see how I enjoy it, and I'll let you guys know. Okay, let's pick. I'm going to mix it. So I have a few little papers here with little prompts. I'm going to mix it. This is like nerve-wracking, but exciting at the same time. Okay, so I'm going to mix it up. They're kind of smushing together. I'm going to close my eyes and pick one. What will it be? A fantasy. Okay, so fantasy is a genre where I'm not quite acquainted with. The only fantasy book that I've ever read is Blood by Magic by Lizzo Sambury. And I also started ACOTAR series because I've seen so many people read the book and like talk about it. So I bought the box set actually. I'll share it with you guys because it's so beautiful. So I got the ACOTAR series. Like, look at that. That is so gorgeous. So, I almost dropped it. So I've already read A Court of Thorn and Roses. So good, so juicy. Tamlin has my heart. And Amarantha, if I could, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I don't want to spoil anything. But anyways, A Court of Thorn and Roses, so good. So since our next book has to be fantasy, I'm just going to continue the series. I'm not even going to take it out. I can't take it out at the moment, but the next fantasy book that we're going to be reading is A Court of Mist and Fury. I'm very excited to read it. I'm like, it was so juicy, so good. This book is really big. It's like 500 pages or something, or 440 something. So this is going to be an adventure. I'm so excited. My friend got me into this series and she said that she really loves it. And she told me to text her anytime I get any development in the story. So I will be texting her a lot while I read A Court of Mist and Fury, but I'm excited. So our first pick in this little challenge is A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. I'm so excited to continue this series. It's juicy so far. Yeah, and I was scared that I wasn't going to understand because it is fantasy and it's like kind of my first time going into fantasy, but so far pretty understandable. Loved it. So I will be reading A Court of Mist and theory, I can take it out. Anywho, that's the first pick that we've got. Okay, I think I'm gonna pick, let's say, I'm gonna pick like 3, 4, and then we'll go from there. But I'm excited. That was so fun. I feel like I want to do a bunch of things by picking from draw because I'm so indecisive, and I feel like that just takes out me having to decide. You know, I'm letting fate decide, the universe decide, you know? So fun. Comment down below other challenges and things I should do by picking by draw, because this is kind of fun. I like it. Okay, next one. We're mixing it up. Okay. What will it be? A spicy book. If you don't know what spicy means, it means, you know, there's some love making in there. So 18 plus, baby. I'm very excited about this one. These are good picks. Oh. Anywho, I'm way too excited for this. Okay, so my spicy pick, I don't think I have any spicy books in my library at the moment. So I will be picking from my digital TBR. Let me get my, okay, I'm back. I took some time to try to pick a spicy book, and it was actually really harder. I read a bunch of like what the books were about, and I couldn't pick, but I decided on one. This one, I actually saw a TikToker talk about this book. It's apparently spicy and has like a jaw-dropping like plot twist. So I decided to go with Say You Swear by Grande. It's a standalone romance that will have you swooning to the very last moment. Enjoy. That's literally what it says at the end. So this will be my spicy romance book that I'm going to read, and I'm actually very excited. I'm a person that doesn't like when the book cover has real people on it. This one does, as you can see right here. So I probably will be listening to the audiobook of this book, and I will not be buying it physically to put on my bookshelf. I feel like I've been reading a lot of audiobooks. So my plan in general is to read the audiobook like I usually do, but I will only buy it as like a trophy on my bookshelf if it's like a 5-star read or a 10-star read. You know what I mean? Yeah, because I've been buying like the book technically twice, and it's just, that's too much. Anyways, so the spicy book that we're picking is Say You Swear by Grande, and I'm very excited because not only does it have a plot twist, it's romantic, it got spice. Let me give you guys the little like description. So it says, if she isn't mine in the end, I'll still be hers. It's torture, but it's true. My brother's best friend broke my heart, but what happens when his new teammate wants to put it back together? For years, I've dreamt of what college life could bring, and while some things changed, there was always one constant. It didn't matter how wild I allowed my imagination to run. It always led me to the same end. It led me to him. My future was clear until suddenly he wasn't. Now there's a new man in my life, one who isn't afraid to go after what he wants, and what he wants is me. They say first loves last forever. What about the second? So this is going to be like a second chance romance with a little bit of spice and plot twist. So I'm very excited to read this book. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to get into the spicy stuff too. You know what I mean? So far, this challenge is getting me out of my comfort zone with fantasy, spicy, you know, the ending with E, you know. I'm way too hyper. This challenge is making me very hyper. Okay, let's pick like 2 more. Doesn't mean I'm going to finish these books by the end of this video, but 2 more. It's just so fun to pick out of a little draw. I might do this like when I'm very indecisive of what next book to read. I might just do something like this, you know? Okay, we're picking 2 more. I'll probably end up reading like 3 out of 4 or maybe 4 of them. You never know. I've been reading a lot of books lately, so. Okay, we got a long paper. We have a lighthearted book. So, you know, just like a simple romance, you know, a little cute little story. So let's see what we got. So right now we have a fantasy, a spicy book, and now like just like a lighthearted romance book. So I like the different genres. Let's see if we're gonna pick from here or from my digital TBR. I think we're gonna pick She Gets the Girl by Rachel Lippincott and Allison Derrick. It looks like this. It is a lesbian love story. It is Pride Month as I'm filming this. So I feel like not only are we going to do a lighthearted book, but we are also going to do a book to represent Pride Month as I am an ally. Anyway, so I think we're going to be picking this one. Do I know what it's about? Not really. So let's read it together. Okay, so it's about Alex and Molly. Alex and Molly don't belong on the same planet, let alone the same college campus. But when Alex, fresh off a bad but hopefully not permanent breakup, discovers Molly's hidden crush as their paths cross the night before classes start, they realize they might have a common interest after all. Because maybe if Alex volunteers to help Molly learn how to get her dream girl to fall for her, she can prove to her ex that she's not a selfish flirt, that she's ready for an actual commitment. And while Alex is the last person Molly would ever think she could trust, she can't deny Alex knows what she's doing with girls unlike her. As the two embark on a 5-step plan to get their girls to fall for them, though they both begin to wonder if maybe they're the ones falling for each other. Oh, I'm excited. This is kind of, ooh, okay, shit. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love it. I love this challenge. Okay, so we got our next little lighthearted romance. And the cover is just beautiful. Okay, so that's our next book. I'm very excited to read that. We love a good romance. We love a good lighthearted love story. And yeah, period. Happy Pride Month as you're watching this. So, period. Let's pick our fourth and last book from this draw thingy, my bobs. Okay. Mixing it up. Wait. Oh, I put it back in. A lighthearted book. That's what I picked. I put it back in. Okay, sorry. One more time. Of course I picked the same thing that anywho. Okay. What we get. A pink book. So this is just based on the color. Okay, cool. Okay, what do we have? What do we have here that is pink and that we can read? Okay, so I'm torn between two books. I have these two that I've been eyeing to read recently. So we have Jana Goes Wild by Farrah Heron. And then we have Hot Under His Collar by Andy J. Christopher. Which this is also giving romance / spicy / and this is giving cute little rom-com vibes. This one just came out like last month, I think, like in May actually. Let me check real quick, but I feel like this book came out really not too long ago. Yeah, so this came out May 2023, so literally last month. So yeah, I'm torn. And look how cute these are. Like, look at the cover. I think I'm going to do this one just because it's been on my TBR for the longest. And this one just came out, so I still have time to read it before people talk about the book. You know what I mean? So I think we're going to pick Hot Under His Collar by Andy J. Christopher. As you can see by the cover, we know it's going to be juicy. Okay, read the back. He's forbidden fruit and she's a rule follower, but their connection is something to believe in. Father Patrick Dooley joined the clergy to fulfill his mother's dying wish. While it once gave him purpose, he's not so sure it's his calling anymore. But it's all he's ever known, and he's uncertain of what he wants to do with his life. If he decides to leave the priesthood, how he can reconcile his faith with his growing desire to live a different life. Sasha Finnerty was content to admire Patrick from afar while she dated men who were perfect on paper, but wrong in life. But with Patrick's church in need of funding to keep a community program afloat, she's just the girl to solve their fundraising problem. Spending more time together only fuels Sasha's crush on him. Who finds a kindred soul in her. The easier it is for him to see a future unfolding for them. But will it take a leap of faith to turn their friendship into something more? And neither of them are quite ready to make the jump. Wow, I picked some good books. I'm very excited to read. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say anymore. This book I actually found at the thrift store. So I'm excited to, read a thrifted book. So I'm going to put this back. All right, so we have a decent amount of books to get through. And I'm very excited. You guys will probably see these books in the June reads video, which I've already read so many books, so I'm very excited. So we have a fantasy, spicy, lighthearted book, a romance, and a pink book. So I'm very excited to kind of dabble in those books. Okay, so the books that we are going to be reading is A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas, Hot Under His Color by Andy J. Christopher, She Gets the Girl by Rachel Lippincott and Allison Derrick. I'm very excited. I got to write these down because I'm going to forget. Knowing me, probably will forget. So yeah, those are the books that I'm going to be reading. Along this video, I'll kind of show you guys little snippets of me reading, what I think about the books, and I'm very excited. I don't even know which one to start with. I just finished A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas yesterday, so I think I'm going to dabble into a romance before the fantasy book that I picked, just to give me space to digest what I read yesterday. Okay, so tomorrow I will start Hot Under His Collar. Today I'm currently reading I Didn't Do the Thing Today, which is basically just about letting go of productivity guilt and, bettering yourself, but without making yourself so guilty when you're not doing something. So I'm excited to finish this book. I'm almost done. I'm about halfway through the book. So I'll probably be finishing this book today. Tomorrow I'll start with the books that I picked by draw, and I will probably be reading Hot Under His Collar tomorrow, which I got a feeling I'm probably going to finish this in a day because it seems very interesting. It has, let's see how many pages it has. It has 290 pages, so I feel like I might finish it tomorrow, but we'll see. Start and finish it tomorrow, but I'm excited. This challenge is fun. Okay, I rambled enough. I'll see you guys tomorrow when I start Hot Under His Collar. Okay, bye-bye. Hey guys, it is the next day. I'm currently reading Hot Under His Collar. I'm at chapter 4. I'm only 36 pages in. It's pretty interesting so far. I love seeing Patrick's point of view, or Father Patrick, I should say, and his interest for, what's her name? His interest for Sasha. Yeah, it's very interesting. I can see it's going to be juicy. It's going to be interesting for sure. So yeah, I've been enjoying it. Yesterday, I actually finished 2 books that I was currently reading. So I finished I Didn't Do the Thing by Madeline Dorr. Basically, the book is about letting go of productivity guilt and adulting. And it was pretty interesting, but a lot of the lessons in there, I feel like I've already kind of read in other books, but it was still really interesting to read. And that book I got at the thrift store. And then I also finished Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. Girl, that book is so good. Let me pick it up for you because this book, 10 out of 10. This is probably in my top 5 romance books. So good. Oh my God. Oh, so good, so juicy. There were so many spicy chapters in this. And it was so cool to hear a little bit of Canada in there because I'm Canadian. And it's also it's basically about a ice figure, what is it called? Figure skater and a hockey player and their love story. and it's so good. Second book, I don't know if it's the sequel to this or if it's just the second book, but it's called Wildfire, and it comes out October 3rd, and I will be buying it and reading it, but so good. Oh, I've been reading such good books. Anyways, I'm going to continue reading this. I'll kind of give you guys little updates here and there, but I've been really enjoying reading, and it's been good vibes so far. So, yeah. Hello, it's a little bit later. I've been still reading the book. I just came back from a workout and I got a package, so I thought I would share. One, not book related, but I got a little Lego set. Look at it, it's a Wall-E set. Too cute. I had to have it the moment I saw it. It's Wall-E and Eve, and oh, you're slipping. I'm very excited for this Lego set. I'll probably be putting it on my bookshelf or one of the cubicles. I wanted to do a little unboxing because I got some books. And I'm very excited. So let's open it up. All right. So first book is a hardcover. The cover is beautiful. Look at that. Sorry, the lighting's kind of bad. But look at that. It is Imogen, obviously, by Becky Albertalli, and she also wrote with Adam Silvera, Here's to Us, and I really loved that series. So there was Here's to Us and the sequel. I read those two books, really loved it. Then I saw on her Instagram that she came out with her own book, and this one is a story about Imogen and her discovering her sexuality and just going through life. So I'm very excited to read this, and I just had to look at that cover. That's gorgeous, and it's so cute. Can't wait to add it to my library. Then I got a phone case because I'm always switching my phone cases. I got this graphic novel. This literally came out like yesterday or a couple days ago, and I ordered it. It's North Ranger by Ray Tercio and Brie Indigo, and I believe it is a gay love story. So basically it's a story about Cade, who loves horror movies but is a closeted queer teen growing up in rural Texas. He ends up having to work at a ranch during the summer, and he ends up meeting Henry, and the romance, I believe, will bloom. Super cute. I actually saw this on Amazon and I decided to get it. It came out literally this month, like a couple days ago. So I'm excited to read that. Y'all know I love reading romance and graphic novels. And then I got the first and second book in the Shadow and Bone series. I got the third book, Ruin and Rising, at the thrift store. And I got the two other ones on Amazon. They look like this. They're so beautiful. This is also another fantasy series that I hope to dive in eventually and then watch the show on Netflix. I read the prequel graphic novel and I really enjoyed it. So I was like, I do want to read this series and then watch the show on Netflix. It literally says right here. So I'm excited to add all these new books to my library. I have the fourth Lore Olympus book coming tomorrow because I love that series, that graphic novel series. It has like a bunch of like Greek mythology, and then also it came out like a couple days ago, and the moment that I was able to buy them, I bought the books. Same thing for North Ranger and Imogen, obviously. A lot of these books I got right when they came out, which is nice. So anyways, I'm going to probably organize these books on my bookshelf, shower, and then continue reading my book and living my best life. But yeah, I love books so much. I love them. I love reading. I love books. Okay, I gotta get my shit together. I added my new books to this shelf. There's maybe space for like 2 books there, but this shelf is pretty much full, so I only have this one left. I'm gonna put this plant back here, but I only have this one left for books. If you look Everything else is like full to the brim. I'm very proud of myself. I want to say like 3/4 of these books I've read, but I still have a decent amount of books that I have left to read. So it's not all books I've read, but it's a majority. And I'm very proud of how it looks. It's so cute. Oh my God, I love it. Adorable. Well, here, I'll actually show you guys. So basically, I've read all of these books, all of these ones here. I've read all of these except for this one. I've read all of these. I'm currently reading this series, and I still have this series to read. I used to read these books as a kid, so I've been rereading them now that I'm an adult, and then I will be keeping them for my future children. I've read this series, and then I've read all of these books on this shelf. I've read maybe halfway, so I'm about like, I've read to about here, and I've read these, so there's just this chunk of books that are new that I haven't read, and then I've read all of these ones here except for this series right here. And then here, this whole row I've read recently, and I've read the books all the way to about here. Actually, I have read all of these books, and I'm currently working on this series. I finished Shiver yesterday, and now I'm working on Linger. And then there's also a 4th book in this series, so I might be reading that. And then we have these 3 shelves left, which we have a couple of books that I read in there. I finished this one yesterday, and then most of these books I haven't read. I've read this one, and then the rest I haven't read yet. And then on this one, I haven't read any books yet, but we picked this one, and I've read Patience and Esther. And then on this shelf, I read A Court of Thorn and Roses recently, and then we picked this book to read. I've obviously read The Hunger Games and watched the movies. And then obviously I just added some few books. So these I just got at the thrift store. Plus I just got this one, which I showed you guys. But I have read Secretly Yours, Hook, Line, and Sinker, It Happened Once, and Icebreaker. And then I still have this one to read, which I'm excited. It just came out a couple days ago. So yeah, but the shelves are looking so good and full. And I will probably be adding my Wally Lego here, or maybe there. So little cute little sets. The little Lego sets, I'll probably be adding a little bit more in front of here, 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 and then here. And then the rest, bigger Lego sets, will probably go on the shelf in my room. But it's looking so cute and so full, and I'm actually obsessed, and it's so colorful. I love it. But yeah, that's a little bookshelf update for you. But I'm really enjoying my guys, little update. I'm at chapter 20. It's getting juicy. It's getting spicy. You know, temptation is really strong emotion. But yeah, I've been really enjoying this book. And I have maybe like, how many chapters are there? I'm at chapter 20, and there is, I think, 32 chapters. So I have 12 more chapters. But if we look like in the book, it's like I'm 3/4 done. Very interesting. And every time I read, I can't stop looking at the cover and like imagining the characters. But yeah, I've been really enjoying this one. And I think since it's Friday, so happy Friday, I will be starting A Court of Mist and Fury. That book is like 400 something pages. And I want to read it this weekend because I really want to get back into that world. And it's really long, and I'm excited to see where the story goes. One of my friends, it's her favorite book in the whole series, so I'm excited to text her about it and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to finish this and give you guys a little snippet of what I think, and then we will continue reading the books that we... Guys, so I just finished Hot Under His Collar. I really enjoyed it. I think I give it a 7 out of 10. It was interesting. It was spicy and a little out of my comfort zone, so I'm kind of happy that I read it. Now I will be starting A Court of Mist and Fury. I'm going to be listening to this book on Audible because it's a very big book and I don't feel like ruining the big, thick book. So we will see. I think I'm going to spend tonight and tomorrow, this weekend, reading this book. So I'll let you guys know different points, but yeah, I'm going to be listening to the audiobook as I build a little mini Lego set. I'm excited to dive back into the world, and yeah, I'm enjoying this challenge and these books. So I'm doing 2 hobbies in one, listening to A Court of Mist and Fury and building a little Lego set. So I'll keep you guys updated. Y'all, I'm shook, and we only at chapter 5. We're only at chapter 5, and there's like 69 chapters. I'm already shook. I didn't know he was gonna come. Show. Okay. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm only like 5 chapters in. And it's already getting juicy. It's getting, I'm loving it. I thought I would, oh, when I tell you I gasped, I was like, oh, girl. Oh no, this book is gonna be juicy and good. I know it, I feel it. Okay, I'm gonna continue reading. Okay, bye-bye. Hello, it is the next day. I wanted to give you guys a little update. So for A Court of Mist and Fury, I'm a little bit over halfway. I've been reading it. I read it for like 5 hours yesterday. It was so good, so juicy. It's action-filled. Yes, so good. I decided to actually change the spicy book that I was going to read. I was watching TikToks on like some good spicy books, and I actually saw that one of my favorite authors, Talia Hibbert, has a book called Princess Trap that is pretty spicy, and she's one of my favorite authors. So I was like, I gotta read that book. So I decided to switch it up. I will still eventually read Say You Swear, but I gotta read Princess Trap, and I gotta read Talia Hibbert. I love her. She is the author that wrote the Brown Sisters series, and the Chloe Brown sister is one of my favorite books because the main character is a plus size Black woman with fibromyalgia, and that is me in a character. So yeah, I will be switching the spicy book to Princess Trap by Talia Hibbert, and it's on Audible for free. So I was like, I have to. So we're switching the spicy book. So I'm more than halfway through A Court of Mist and Fury. I also started a new book, The Kiss Quotient. I bought this book at the thrift store, and it's really interesting so far. It's about this girl who wants to be a little bit more experienced in the spicy department, and she hires someone. That's all I'm gonna say. And yeah, it's pretty interesting so far. So right now I'm currently reading like 2-3 books, and I thought I wasn't a person like that, but I'm able to kind of like compartmentalize, is that the word? And yeah, it's been really interesting. So I'm reading The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang, I think that's her name. And then I'm reading A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. And I have Linger, which is the second book in the Shiver series by, what's the author's name? I can't remember. So we have many series going on, many books going on, but I'm in love and I'm obsessed with all these books. So yeah, I'm going to get ready for the day and continue reading. But I thought I would kind of give you guys an update as to where I'm at the moment. So yeah. So I'm currently reading Kiss Quotient and A Court of Mist and Fury and all the other books that I said. Anywho, in the Kiss Quotient, Stella is so me. Like, she is an overthinker, wants to be good at everything, but like obviously being perfect doesn't exist. She's so me, and I very much relate to her. I also realized that The Kiss Quotient is actually a trilogy, and there's 2 other books after that. I keep picking books with series, which I love it, but then I'm always surprised. I'm like, damn, whoa. So I'm really enjoying the book so far. I think I'm at like chapter 5. I really resonate with Stella in the sense of like, you know, wanting to be good and finding a partner, but also overthinking. And yeah, I really resonate with the main character. But yeah, I'm gonna continue reading. I've been really enjoying it. Today I actually have a graduation party because a lot of my friends graduated this year, so I'm very proud of all of them. So I'm gonna be seeing them today, but I'm gonna be reading until I have to go because the books have been juicy and so good. So yeah, I've been living my best life through these books and just life in general. Anyways, I'll catch you guys whenever I have an update. Hey guys, it is actually like 1 a.m. and I just finished A Court of Mist and Fury. So good and juicy, the end. Oh God, I was shook to the core. If you know, you know. The bond. Anywho, so good. And now I am 2 out of 5 books done in the ACOTAR series. I will be reading a couple books in between to take a little break, but I will be continuing the series for sure. I do enjoy fantasy, but it's not my top. Like romance is more my thing. But I will dabble a little bit in fantasy, but will it be like my new big thing? Probably not, but I'm glad to dabble in it for sure. I'm going to be continuing reading The Kiss Quotient, which is so good and juicy, and I've been really enjoying it. And I resonate a lot with the main character, Stella. And then I am beginning Princess Trap by Talia Hibbert, which is one of my favorite authors. And yeah, so I'm kind of teeter-tottering between those 2 books. And then I will read She Gets the Girl. So, sorry, my voice is like, I laughed a lot and I screamed a lot with my friends. It was fun, but like, you can hear it in my voice. But yeah, so I'm kind of currently working on 2 books and then we have 1 more left. But yeah, I've been really enjoying these books and it's juicy and fun. So yeah. Anyways, I gotta go to bed because, you know, I have work tomorrow. But I did want to share this new development in all of these books. But I've been really enjoying reading and it's been nice. So yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys whenever I have something to say or update you guys. Hey guys, it is the next day. I finished The Kiss Quotient as I'm eating breakfast, and I really enjoyed it. That book was a 5-star read, and it's now on the top, like, 10 books that I've ever read. So good, so funny. I related so much with Stella, and it was just chef's kiss. So yeah, I'm going to be reading Princess Trap by Talia Hibbert. She's one of my favorite authors, so I'm excited to read it. Basically, it's about this plus-size woman that basically falls in love with a prince. So it's kind of like royal vibes. And it kind of is giving American royalty vibes, which is also another book that I very much enjoyed a lot. And the sequel is coming out next month. So it's giving that vibe, which I'm excited. So yeah, good vibes reading. I've really enjoyed it. Today's like a gloomy day, so I feel like I'm going to be reading a lot tonight after my workout class. But yeah, good vibes all around. And I really enjoyed the book. So this challenge really made me get out of my comfort zone, but also like enjoy a lot of books and find some new like 5-star reads. So I am very happy with that. Anyways, I'll catch you guys. Hello. It is way later. I finished The Princess Trap by Talia Hibbert, and it was so funny, so interesting. And it was indeed spicy. Like, I think in chapter 3 or 4, there was already spice. And I was like, oh, I did not see that coming. I think I would give it like a 7 out of 10. It wasn't my best. It wasn't like the best out of all of her books, but I do still enjoy. We're on to the last book, which is She Gets the Girl. It's the last book in what we drew in the bowl, and I'm excited to read it. It's going to be a beautiful love story, so I'm excited to dabble in that. I'll probably start it tomorrow. But yeah, that's the vibe. I'm really enjoying this challenge, so let me know if you guys want me to do more challenges like this. I'm probably going to read She Gets the Girl tomorrow and like start reading it, and we'll go from there. But yeah, tomorrow we're reading the last book that we picked by draw, but this has been really fun. I dabble in some new genres, got out of my comfort zone, and it was very interesting and fun. So I'm happy. Hey guys, so I am reading She Gets the Girl, and I'm about halfway through the book. I relate so much with one of the main characters, Molly, because she has a crush on Cora, but she's all in her head and overthinking, and Alex is trying to help her out to try to, get Cora. And it's very funny. Their banter is really hilarious, and I relate so much with Molly about just like being in your head about everything and overthinking everything. But I've been really enjoying the book. I also finished the book Unfortunately Yours by Tessa Bailey, which was the sequel to Secretly Yours, which was so good, so juicy. Loved it. Basically, it's like a fake marriage trope, and so good, so juicy. So I also finished that today. So I've been reading a lot of books at the same time, but it's just because there's so many good books, and that book came out, I think, last week. And then I also have Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood, which came out yesterday. So that is also on my TBR and will probably be the next book that I read. And then I also have A Court of Mist and Fury that is being read as well. So I have like a bunch. I've been reading a little bit in different books because there's just so many good books, and I just so yeah, I've been enjoying She Gets the Girl. It's not too long, so I feel like I'll probably finish it today. I've been really enjoying reading, and this challenge is so nice. I actually was watching a YouTube video, and she actually did this challenge, but she let her AI on Snapchat pick her books. So let me know if you guys would want to see that, because I feel like that would be so cool to do. Anywho, yeah, I am going to continue reading and chill on the couch. I am so tired today. I did a workout with my trainer, and I had work, and I keep saying it was super gloomy outside, so I feel like that really made me just like low energy, and the workout just the rest of the energy that I had. But I'm just chilling on the couch, taking it easy, and I'm going to continue reading. So, yeah. Guys, I'm a mess. I don't know. Guys, I just finished She Gets the Girl. So good. So good. The rollerblading scene, chef's kiss. So cute. There were so many moments I was like, oh, like when you kick your feet because it's so cute. It's so cheesy. There was a couple sad moments that were very deep, but so well portrayed. I loved it so much, and I feel like it's a beautiful book to read during Pride Month. So if you want, you should totally read it because it's so good. Loved it. And now that I've read the book, I understand the cover and why there's like two girls like rollerblading, if you get what I'm saying. And I also get the title now. She Gets the Girl. You know what I mean? But yeah, I really enjoyed that book. That was so good. So I've officially read all the books that I picked out of the bowl. My overall thought of this challenge, one, so fun. It takes away the indecisiveness of like, oh, what book am I gonna read? It makes you kind of get out of your comfort zone because you don't know what you're gonna end up reading. It made me really get more into books and want to read a bunch of different books and different genres and stuff and really kind of figure out what I like and what I don't like. And I've read a lot of books in this video and just in general, but I'm loving it. I'm vibing with it. I've been really enjoying reading physical books, but also I've been a really big fan of audiobooks because I'll just listen to the book while I am, making food, doing work, editing, etc. And it's just so cool. It feels like I'm talking to the characters on the phone. And it's like I'm listening to a movie, if that makes sense. Like, how books in your mind can sometimes become like a movie because you see the characters and you get what I'm saying. I hope you get what I'm saying. Anyways, I very much enjoyed this challenge. Comment down below if you guys want me to do this again, or if I should do like the AI picks my books, or like someone that I know pick my books, or whatever. I feel like I want to do more challenges like that because it was so fun and out of my comfort zone, which I love. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to end it off here because I feel like I've babbled enough about books in this video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what other book videos you guys want to see and or like any other videos. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!